I'm Julius and I'm a sales associate here at Toyota of Olympia. We're looking at the 2017 Toyota Sienna, model number 5377. That model number belongs to an XLE all-wheel drive Sienna. As you can see right off the bat, we've got these high beam projectors on there with the fog lights right underneath. Since we're looking at the all-wheel drive, it's going to have the run flat tires on there with the alloy wheels on there, so better handling and traction. The Sienna will have the crossbars already on there for extra to carry extra cargo, and it will tow about 3,500 pounds on there. I'm going to show you a quick peek of the interior here. I've got a moonroof, sunroof over there, leather seats. The two front seats are heated. I've got 8-way adjustment on the driver's side, 4-way adjustments on the passenger side. This also has blind spot monitoring with the vents that you can open up there in the back. This will get you about 22 miles to the gallon, combined 27 on the highway. So very good fuel efficiency. And we're gonna roll out the back here. And for all XLE Siennas that are all-wheel drive, they will have captain's chairs here. They're independent seats. They'll slide back and forth and they'll fold, and they're easy to snap out if you need to. I'm gonna hop right in to show you a few features in here. So since I already talked about the moonroof, sunroof, this it will tilt open to just let in a little air. If you want to slide the whole thing open, it will slide open. And then right over here, I've got the rear entertainment DVD player. This will actually play Blu-ray. And then I also have a 400-watt outlet there. And then I've got a few options there. So if you want to plug in like an Xbox or a PlayStation, this allows you to do that. And then I've got privacy shades here. These are also in the third row for privacy or to protect you from UV rays. If the sun is too bright. I'm going to come out from this side and then I'll show you what it looks like in the back. So right out the back here, you can see I've got the backup sensors here. Should you come too close to an object, it'll start to buzz at you. You can turn it on and off if it's annoying you in the parking lot. This is what the third row seat will look like with the Seats app. And I'm going to demonstrate how easy it is to put the seats down and put it back up. But I also want to show off this big space area here that you can have for extra cargo. And the seats go down effortlessly, one hand, and the whole thing folds down. If you're going camping or anything like that, the Sienna will give you that option. And the third seat is tacks out here. Should you have a child in a booster, you can safely secure them as well. I'm going to put these seats up again, very easy. I'm doing this one-handed just to show you how easy it is. And then the same going on in there. And then I'm going to show you a lot of bells and whistles that the 2017 Sienna comes with. I'll be able to demonstrate with you on those. Alright, so we're going to dissect the inside of the 2017 Sienna a little closely. First off, to get the vehicle started, you got to have the key fob in the car, and then you got to put your foot on the brake, and you can see the lighting on there where it says start engine. The light turns on there, and now I can start my vehicle. And then we're gonna start with the buttons on the left side of the driver's side. I've got the rear vent there. I've got the traction control, backup sensors, and then I've got the blind spot monitoring. And once you press the blind spot monitoring, your side mirrors light up. Both sides will light up. Whichever side has a vehicle on your blind spot will light up. Your backup sensors will beep at you should you come too close to an object. And then your traction control. What I like about this is that it gives the driver full control. You can turn those features on and off. Shifting gears onto the steering wheel here. Right on my left side, I've got the controls for the lighting. And then I've got the volume buttons. I can pick up and drop phone calls right from my steering wheel, and I have the voice activation, voice commands on there. And then these buttons here, mainly to control my information center, the cluster there. And then shifting over to the, by the way, your cruise control is going to be underneath the steering wheel right over here. And then these are for your controls for the windshield wipers and the levels of it. Drivability on the Sienna. You can drive it in a manual or an automatic. It's an 8-speed transmission, which means that your fuel efficiency is improved from the previous models. The front seats are heated, and these are the controls here. And then I've got USB auxiliary to charge your phone, or to also play your music hardwired. You can also play your music via Bluetooth. I've got a 12-volt outlet there, Blu-ray player right underneath there for the rear entertainment, and then I also have extra cup holders here. This screen here would display a lot of features on it. One of the most important ones is your navigation, of course, and then it's got a spot there where you plug in your micro-enabled chip to update your mapping system. However, you don't need to pull it out. You can also update it using your phone. And then the rear view mirror here, it's got garage door openers on it. It also has a campus there, but the most important part about this is that it's got the built-in auto dimming technology. So if the vehicle behind you lights are too bright, it will adjust itself so you can see better. It's one of my favorites. I've got a spot for your glasses in there, but then also this acts as a mommy mirror, so if you want to see what's going on in the back there, you can. Another important feature about the Sienna, along with the mommy mirror, is the driver speak easy. So right from here I can turn it on and have a conversation with somebody in the third row without having to turn or yell. So basically speak in a microphone and they can hear me just fine, speaking with an inside voice basically. Shifting gears on here, I can control all the doors open and close, including the rear, and also moonroof, sunroof with the slide open on there. And then extra storage on this, and it's just your manuals in there. Also comes with your remote control for the rear entertainment. Okay. All right, now that you've seen the outside and the inside of the Sienna, let's take it out for a drive. One of the things I like about the steering wheel is that it's telescopic, so I can pull the steering wheel out and I can also lift it up and get that perfect fit on there. I like to drive it in the manual mode just to kind of show you. It's currently in gear 4. It tells me it's in gear 4. I just slide the gear back and we're rolling. Another thing that I wanted to show off about the Sienna is that your side mirrors, they're heated. They have their own defroster on them, so when winter comes I just defrost the rear and it defrosts the side mirrors as well. The setup on the Sienna is very interesting because I can see over on the end of the front, and the turn radius of the Sienna, you will see once we hit the roundabouts, it turns on the dime. It's very quiet in the interior, so minimal road noise, and I feel grounded to the ground on there. I don't know whether that's because it's all-wheel drive, but you get good stability on it. The music system on this, since it comes with satellite radio, is the speaker location on it is really good. You could be moving on high speeds and your sound quality is still great. And then the Sienna, having the 3.5 liter V6, gives it a great get up and go, so you don't get that slag that you normally get with other vehicles. The improved features on the 17 Sienna is your fuel efficiency is a lot better on the all-wheel drive model. I believe you get about 2 miles per gallon better than the previous model. Part of the reason is because they went to the 8-speed instead of the 6-speed transmission on the previous models. Another thing too is that for improved cluster, the information center also tells me my speed limit on here, which previous models didn't. And that's also something that can be displayed on the main navigation screen. And then with the volume controls, really, once I have my volumes set, I can also then select which speakers I want them to come out of. That would be the same thing with the Bluetooth as well. So if you're listening to music off of your phone via Bluetooth, you still can hear that. Another thing that I did point out earlier is that the rear seats, you have your own controls for the air. So like if you want to turn it up, you can do that in the rear. But of course, everything, you can override everything from the driver's seat. The front seat also has dual climate control, so if you have a partner, they can have a different temperature setting, and I can be on a different setting on this side. Even though CDs are becoming obsolete in most vehicles, the 17 Sienna still allows you to load a single disc in there, which is still pretty cool. And we're gonna attempt to go on bumps on there purposely, and you can see that the road noise in the Sienna is still maintained, the comfort levels are still maintained, and that the seat kind of hugs you, very comfortable. There's also extra storage in here. It's very deep. I can reach my entire hand in there just for extra storage. The ones that have the DVD player will have headphones included in there. You get a set of 2. If you've got more, it's an easy add-on on there. So with the front seat having 4 cup holders with bottle holders on the side of the door. With bottle holders on the side of the door, kind of make it a little bit easier. And we're gonna turn in back into the dealership here. And let's see how it takes this bump. Look at that. So again, my name is Julius. Thank you for joining me. I hope the information that you got on the 2017 Toyota Sienna was helpful, and I'll see you soon.